Peace and Black Power family. Welcome to another episode of October Daily Reflections. The host and founder of Do Knowledge Radio, your brother, Knowledge One Allah. Wherever you're listening from, make sure you go to our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/ Do the Knowledge Radio. That's DOTHAKNOWLEDGERADIO. I see the shirt that I'm wearing and you want one, make sure y'all go to www.dothenowledgeradio.com. Okay? So we're here on day 20. 20 days down, 11 more to go. Okay, 20 days down, 11 more to go. Excited, ready, motivated, and proud. 20 days down, day 20. 11 more to go. And the word for today, yesterday was confusion. Today is conflict. 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 So let's look at it. A serious disagreement or argument, typically a protracted one. The internal conflict between the sexes, word synonymous, dispute, quarrel, squabble, disagreement, difference of opinion, conflict, right? Verb, be incompatible or at variance, clash, be incompatible, be inconsistent, be incongruous, conflict. In the literary sense, they have conflict listed get it real quick. They have conflict listed now. 6 types of literary conflict. Character versus self. Character versus character. Character versus nature. Character versus supernatural. Character versus technology. Character versus society. So we're dealing with these types of conflict. And we go to reflect. I guess my age is showing. When I was young, it was really only 3 types of conflict in literary stories and in literature that an author would try to present. It was the character versus itself, and they said man back then. They said man versus himself, man versus nature, and man versus another man. So we I guess with the progression of society in regards to terminology and identification factors, it says character. So when they start talking about these conflicts that are presented, we have internal versus external conflict. And when we're on the path to our goals, we have both. We have internal conflicts. We have external conflicts. The internal conflicts mirror out and manifest the forms where which we oftentimes don't take heed to the internal messages. So they become external messages in regards or manifesting in forms in the physical world as conflict. External. So the internal conflicts give you indicators from within that something is wrong with whatever course or path or option that you choose to, or we choose to embark on. Conflict, internal, gut feeling, don't feel right. and we pursue that endeavor in that way, not heeding to the internal voice. So this becomes now, in order for us to see an external conflict, something happens to you or your loved one or whomever to illustrate the conflict that exists. So back to conflict, a serious disagreement or argument, typically a protracted one, dispute, quarrel. You are on one side, your goal is on the other side, and y'all in battle. And something that you are looking to achieve may be in conflict with your present state of being. So now it becomes a battle for what it is you say you want. You might have some, issues with it. You may take this in a way and be like, this is different from my value system, or whatever the case may be. You're not really feeling it. And so this is designed to get you out of that way of thinking, out of that comfort zone, in order for you to move forward in the way that you're supposed to in order to achieve your goal. This is a conflict. So we have to be mindful of that. You have to take something that's deemed incompatible or at variance or something that we clash with to something that we can work in harmony and divine with in a purposeful manner. This is us and our goal. This is us and our way of thinking. This is us on our path to elevation. It's elevation. Okay? So if you thought of it from the essence of your higher self, it is inviting you from where you are to ascend to it. But there's some things that you may have to let go in that process. So let's be mindful of the conflict. And this conflict that is expressed in so many ways. So you got the character versus self. It's you against you. Character against character. Protagonist and antagonist. Still you. Character versus nature. Still you. Character versus supernatural. Still you. Character versus technology. Still you. Character versus society. Still you. So they introduce these in a literary form so you can identify those things as external conflict, but they stem all from within self. So you bring all of these things back to self in a way, and you become accountable to them, and you allow that accountability to shape, mold, and move you towards your goal. So let's eliminate and understand conflict, and let's continue to move. So the word for today was conflict. Like what you heard, make sure you go to www.youtube.com/Do Nots Radio. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.